2 and I disappeared for basically a whole month and I finished 10 subjects in CFA level 1. After that, I encountered a lot of friends who asked me why you suddenly decided to take this and how you finish all of the 10 subjects in a very short period of time. I actually already recorded tutorial in Chinese, but a lot of my friends and classmates do not speak Chinese, so here I am for an English version. I'm going to share how I finished the whole thing with my super quick study method, which I summarized as 5 Ds: relatively, deal, discover, disintegrate, distance, and disclose. So let's start with the first D. The first D is deal. It means before you do a very important decision, you ask yourself, is it a good deal? The standard in telling whether it's a good deal is you ask yourself, if I do this, would it make my other decisions more easier or unnecessary? After a personal analysis, I think CFA level 1 is definitely a good deal for me because it will make my coffee chat frequently unnecessary, and also it make my job hunting very much more easier. So I take it. The second D is self-discovery. I think a lot of people study not efficiently is because they didn't know who they are. They're not very familiar with what kind of study method are they suitable for. So here I recommend you guys 2 personal tests. After the test, you can know yourself better in quantitative way. So the first test is work test. This is something I picked up from my EAL language class in school, which help you to score which aspect of your learning ability is more frequently used. So for example, I think my personal score is on audio. I got 16, which means if I listen to something to learn, then I have the highest efficiency. And then based on your highest score, you can use different tools to finish the CFA whole thing. And second test I really recommend you guys to do is MBTI. It's not the whole thing is important for us, but one thing we should really take notice is whether we're more N or we are more S. It means if I am an N, I'm more abstract thinking based. And if we are more S, then it means we are more detailed thinking based. Based on your own personality, you should pick whether you should cut into the CFA into a framework, or you should pick up some really interesting detail and then find a pattern in it. And second, MBTI, whether you are an N or you are an S, help you to find out the perfect teacher for you. I know a lot of teachers, they have different teaching style. If they're more abstract preferred, then as an N, you can pick them.